Hello everyone, this is Virgy1, coach of your Kelowna Mawiles, and I have our week 1 match of the PDD against Arcylos. Me and Arcy were friends, he's pretty godlike. There's a lot of things I wish I could do, like League of Legends, because I'm absolutely shit at it. I'm terrible. But, Mons isn't really his strong suit, you could say. He doesn't really play seriously. So hopefully I don't lose this matchup after saying that. Okay, the team we brought, we have Venusaur here. Just a regular Venusaur, no Mega. Basically, he's our Breloom check, and he's here to toxic everything and put everything on a timer and just annoy. We have Galvantula here, sticky stuff. He's here to set up webs so that I can run adamant and modest on everything, because I like power. Sets up webs, and I outspeed almost his whole team with Mega Gardevoir, Latios, Lando. Yeah, the other two, Suicune and Venusaur, are both slow, so they won't be getting too much from that. Slowing down his Mega Man Electric is the main priority here. And I am smiling really big because he has no hazard control. So my webs are staying up all game, no matter what. Lando T here has a lot of Spadef in it to eat up things from Gudra. Mainly it was to live an HP Ice fairly well. And also it can come in on Shandy and only take like 40% from Fire Blast. Mega Guard. It's Mega Guard. Look at his team. I don't see a switch in. Do you see a switch in? I don't see a switch in. You could argue that I guess AV Mellow is a switch in, but that still takes like 30%, and then I can easily come in on that with like Suicune or Venusaur. Latios, he has no fairy, so I can pretty much just drop this Life Orb Draco whenever I come in. That's all there is to it. That he just puts in a lot of work, damage-wise. Suicune, this is Roarcoon, Scald, Roar, Rest, Sleep Talk. Just a lot of phasing. I want to get my rocks up with Lando early and just get some chip damage with Roars. His team, Mega Man Electric, Gudra, Chandelure, Meloetta, Breloom, and Cradley. Chandelure is a threat. He can, if he is like a subcom mindset with like Energy Ball, he can do some good damage to my team. Mega Man Electric, always the threat. I feel I've prepped pretty well for this team. I got a lot of good walls. Like Suicune comes in on Chandelure every time. Venusaur comes in on Breloom every time. I don't really have an every time check for Manectric, but it'll be slow, so that's all that matters. Let's start this match. He leads off with his Chandelure, and I lead off with my Galvantula just to get my webs as soon as I can. He moves first, showing that he is Choice Scarf, so these webs are going to help a lot here. Since he is Scarf locked into Fire Blast, I can just go into my Suicune. As long as he doesn't burn me, I'm perfectly happy. And he does not burn me. That does solid 20%. I have a little bit of Spadef investment. Here, the Scald was obvious. I knew Cradley was coming out, so I just made a double into my Galvantula since it was pretty much already dead. A misplay there wouldn't have mattered too much. And I do get it right. Get a big damage off on this Cradley. Weakening it for later. I go into my Venusaur knowing this thing will be a problem. Then click Toxic. He goes out into his Gudra on the Toxic. I don't know what he was expecting, but this getting Toxic really helps my team out, because Gudra walls a lot of things. He drops a Draco there. That is showing Sphex damage, which means he is locked into this Draco, which means I can easily just click Rest here, get my health back. As I do, I can now come in on anything. I don't have to be worried about anything killing me on mistake. I go into my Gardevoir here, fearing some sort of electric type attack. I trace his Lightning Rod, and he goes for HP Ice, predicting my Lando T, which sucks, because I didn't get any health back from that. I can't Mega, because if I do, it gives him the opportunity to click Thunderbolt. So I just sit here clicking my only stab move, Psyshock, until this goes down. Now I outspeed everything except for this, because... Wait, never mind. That's base 82. I outspeed everything. He clicks Trick, knowing I'd switch apparently, which I didn't really even have to switch, because Psyshock killed. Giving my Suicune a Scarf, which sucks. I'm Rorcoon, it's a fucking Suicune, I don't want a Scarf, okay bud? Luckily I have 2 turns of Sleep Talk here. Click once, got that nice Scarf to Roar. Click twice, Sleep Talk. Get a little bit chip damage off of the Scald. I know I can eat up this Draco. And yeah, that only does about 40%. I can switch out here knowing I'm going to wake up on the next turn, and since I'm locked into Sleep Talk, it wouldn't be too effective. That Draco does nearly nothing, because I have quite a bit of SpDef investment, as well as the leftovers. Here I get up my rocks because I just want to weaken things, no more free switches, time for my Rorcoon to actually start putting in work. Get a little bit more damage every time that someone switches, every time I phase them out. He just switches out his Chandelure, fearing the Earthquake. Makes sense, don't know why he brought it in on the first place. I crit there, it doesn't matter, it was doing 50% anyways, and Breloom just isn't bulky. And this is an offensive Landorus. With leftovers, yes. Don't judge me. In comes his Mellow. I have quite a bit of SpDef investment, so I know I can live any hit this wants to go for, including Hidden Power Ice. He goes for Dazzling Gleam. I don't know why he went for Dazzling Gleam. I really don't know. I click U-turn here, because I want to give Mega Gardevoir kills, because I know she can clean at this point. Even though that Lando could clean, I want Mega Guard to get the kills, because she is my favorite Mon on this team. Mega Evolves, click Psyshock, that kills, no rolls, nothing fancy. Both these two are weakened, so Moonblast... Yeah. Moonblast, Mega Guard. Hyper Voice can kill them both. Nice and easy, Goodra comes out. Nice little pigtails at the end. Mega Gardevoir just flexing on this Goodra. And that is the game. I win 5-0. First week of this season. Pretty good start. Mega Gardevoir is top of the kill list with 4 kills. And I'm feeling pretty happy about myself. Anyways, I will see you guys later for week 2 of the PDD. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry that my exit sounds so awkward.